Here's Waiters. No good on that last second attempt there. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third.
Take a look at what Waiters has been doing. He has 9-point, inside, outside. It hasn't mattered. He's hitting from all over the floor.
Anywhere he goes, guys, I mean, he's had the hot hand, really putting a lot of pressure on the defense.
So on the floor for Houston. Harden out there with Trevor Ariza. And it's Smith. Then there's Brewer. And it's Howard in a pivot spot, manning the middle.
The hook was what he needed to get that one over the defense. When you get it up quick, it's almost impossible to block.
For Oklahoma City, they had shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. It's Harden with the drive. And Smith with the stop.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
Well, that's how you send it. 2 hands and hammer it down. Well, going back a few seasons, the Thunder with a great young foundation, but they were faced with some tough financial decisions. In the end, Serge Ibaka was extended, James Harden was traded. Now most would argue that Harden is the better player, but of course, as far as fit is concerned, Ibaka, I think, was the right choice because of his defensive prowess.
The steal, up the floor, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Yeah, absolutely. They made the steal pay dividends instantly in the open floor.
And it's Ariza in the corner. It's stolen by Adams. It's tipped. And now in transition is Brewer. Here we go. Here's Harden. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Nick Collison's checked in for Steven Adams, and Jones subbed in for Serge Ibaka. Now, here is Harden. He's got 10. Power down with both hands.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted, the aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end. And they've made 3 of their first 4 shots here to start this half. Coach Scott Brooks of the Thunder, he's brought great stability to this organization. A lot of talent on this roster, but doesn't always fit in terms of their offensive flow. So the Thunder like to keep it pretty simple with their X's and O's.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him. And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
And he gets it to go. That's now 8 points for Trevor Ariza. And Scott Brooks, even when the Thunder were really a young team, was pretty open to getting input from his players, and they liked it.
Yeah, I agree with you in the collaborative style. And really a credit to Scott Brooks that he's secure enough with himself to allow his players to have that input. Engaging his players and keeping them invested. It's not easy for coaches to do when they're expected to always be in control and have the answers. And he's got some great team leaders, too, so it's a nice fit for that collaborative style.
It's Harden with the drive. Five to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. Thunder with the rebound. An even 3-on-3 break. Durant kicks to Roberson. It's Jones on the wing. Misses the three.
You know, something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound totals are almost identical.
No separation there. Not yet anyway. How nice was that alley-oop? Those two really have a good connection.
Yeah, read each other so well. It's a play I'm sure, Clark, they love to run.
And as the receiver, he didn't feel like he had the need to go for the monster finish. Just laying it in, making sure he got the points. You know, with the time left, they can trade 2 for 1 here.
If they hurry.
That is good. And now just a 1-point Oklahoma City lead.
Gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
Now here's Westbrook. Durant wide open. He fires. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed and focused, and now he's getting it going.
It's Harden with the drive. And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
And you look back at last season, he shot 87% from the foul line.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
Here's Waiters. The Thunder with the lead. Ibaka at the 4 with Perkins at the pivot. Reggie Jackson out there with Dion Waiters. And it's Morrow in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Waiters no luck.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
Jackson dishes to Ibaka. Off target at the rim. The Rockets shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Perkins. Durant comes in for Anthony Morrow. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Reggie Jackson.
Russell Westbrook.
The Thunder shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Westbrook gets to Durant. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. 13 points for Kevin Durant.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
It's stolen by Smith. Here's Harden on the wing. He's covered by Westbrook. And the jam by Harden.
Now that's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it. Find a gap in the defense and attack that rim with force.
He is so good at doing just that.
Maybe as good as anybody. Just so athletic and strong.
Westbrook passes to Adams. Westbrook dishes to Durant. They get it again. Here's Adams. Outside for Durant. And another shot. Here's Ibaka. And finally, that one's good.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
Howard setting the pick for Harden. Off the pick.
Big time bucket inside. He had to get that one over the top, and he did.
And in the face of a defender who was towering over him, too.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Scott Brooks was discussing with his players. It's been a hard-fought game, and he just wanted to give his guys a chance to catch their breath, saying, listen, we're right there. Let's make a push right here, put some pressure on them. Let's come out swinging. Kevin?
They get it back. And stolen by Howard. It's Harden with the drive. There is just no way, Clark, to tell who is going to pull this one out.
You know what, Kevin? I think looking at this game, it may very well come down to one crucial key play.
Yeah, 6 lead changes so far. So which team can come up with that big play you're talking about, Clark? That's going to be interesting.
Timeout called, the Rockets. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
So bring the force over, y'all come inside. We got a world premiere right here and not get lost. So don't change the desert, turn it up.
Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Waiters. Now a timeout called by Houston.
You know, he wants to tinker a little bit, and he's taking the time to do so right here.
Yeah, I think you're right. He just didn't like some of the things he saw out there, a bit uncomfortable, and wanted to talk it over.
Westbrook with it. And it's Harden picking him up. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists now in the game. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And they've really done a nice job on the glass, too. A lot of second chance points here tonight.
The dish to Brewer. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. He's such a reliable finisher.
Double team on Westbrook. Passes it to Roberson. Kicks it to Ibaka. Shot's good. Ibaka's got the lead up to 5 now for the Thunder.
Another good pass, and their offensive execution has been impressive, to say the least.
The last 4 field goals have been assisted. Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance, but to get assists, you got to make a shot.
Harden's shot is off.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those. You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Now here's Durant. And Durant gets double teamed. Rockets 6. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Count it. And now they trail by just 4.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
That's his first personal foul.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
What a performance from Durant here. He's got 19 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
Well, it's no secret. I mean, the more points he can come up with from out there, the better off they'll be offensively with their spacing.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th.
And that puts a cherry on top, so to speak. It's been a phenomenal showing for them.
All over but the winding now, Steve.
15 seconds left in the 4th quarter. From deep, Harden. Pass to Brewer. Dishes it to Ariza. Trifecta!
That 3 puts them well within striking range, guys. Huge shot.
I'll say that's how he's getting his points, much more so than inside.
And he commits the intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. Timeout called the Rockets. They're down by 6. 3 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, this one's out of reach, so I'm not sure why they're calling the timeout here. Maybe just to try to work on something, maybe an out-of-bounds play or something.
Well, they might as well talk about what movies they want to see or what they want to surf on the internet, because this